Hello everyone, today I'm gonna show you my competition final game that I played in the 15th of the January. This time my opponent was the new face. I never seen him in Hong Kong competition before. But I expected he will be quite strong because my opponent beat one of the strongest player in the semi-final. That's why I prepared my mind setup before I play this game. So this time I was white, and let's just start from now. His opening was the 2, 3, and 4, and then he just invaded here. Personally, I like this when I'm handling white, because after I just use this Juseki, my approaching position is quite great, big enough at the lower side compared to this is at the star. But it doesn't mean it's good for white, just personally I like it. And then 2 space jump, and then he just approached here. It used a lot, and also I have a lot of situation in my competition too. White can even Tenuki, and black can play here. Then white has to handle well in the center because I just went to the big place. If I want to fight immediately, then normally we have to choose this Hane and then attach. Yeah, like actual game. I think maybe you guys see this many times. Most of the time I had this situation in the lower corner, but this time is different. Alright, it was a very common Joseki until now. I was expecting black to play like push your knight move, and then when I answer, black can even jump here. I even saw that black can even decide to do that. There were many different options. Yeah, and then give the center to me, and the white can fight at the center. I think, yeah, this moment he just decided to play here. I never seen it before. Yeah, I'm not sure he just played by his feeling. If white just connect here, then this is a vital point. Yeah, obviously white feel very bad now. Because maybe he may expect me to jump here. Jump is also one of the possible moves, but I played this Joseki so many times AI recommend Hane as well. Of course, jumping is also possible. This time jumping is higher percentage, about 0.5. I didn't know that, because sometimes AI recommend me to Hane more than jumping. So I just played here, but Pip was not the great move. Yeah. You know, before I touched this one, then AI couldn't find it. The variation is a bit different. Before I put here, AI is finding the number 2 or like Tiger's Mouth, right? But after I press here, he found a good move. Yeah, this is great exchange. I already checked the AI. I think maybe sacrificing this will be not easy idea. If black just capture here, the white captures this one. If I can capture these, then it will be great for me. I think white is better. Because it was my first time I had this situation, so that I used was just connecting, and then when you just connect, capture, and then I just connect here. I felt that it was good enough. If black just extend here, I can even extend. Then if he couldn't block my head position, then I get many territory. So it was my expecting. And white can even consider to block here if I care about the life and death, because next move, anytime I have insurance to save with 2 eyes. So actual game I couldn't make it that this stone is heavier. I just connect here. Yeah, at this moment I was thinking whether I have to just 1 space jump. This move is giving him to play attach 1 more move, but if I just play 1 space jump, then 1 space jump is not obviously sente. So I think in the actual game I used a very simple performance in the center. In the actual game that I was thinking is like only 2 ways reading. Like when he extend here, I can block or just extend here, so I don't have to worry about too much about the life and death. And then the second method is just play this move, and then when I block here, this capturing race is not bad for me. Yeah, no matter how he just surround here, I'm winning this capturing race. That's why I thought it's gonna be okay, but it was a bit careless. It was a little bit careless. The reason why he found out the very good sequence in the middle game, there is a peep and then invading here. It feels so bad for me because now I cannot block here. Yeah, this exchanging is amazing. He can capture my 5 stones. So I should play here, then he can block here, then my base condition is not good. That's why at this moment knight move was much better. Knight move can force him to cut here, but now black stones are getting weaker, so he cannot consider. So when I move in the center later, I can just make like this kind of position. So one space jump was not the best move, although it's not really big mistake. Yeah. So yeah, until now, he is handling this area. I want to wait for the timing of invading, but that was not easy. Most of the time, black just peep here one time and Tenuki, and then he just extend here. I didn't expect him to play here. Honestly, I was thinking whether he will play lower side or corner or yeah. But even this is okay because now we can. He thought maybe he can share the biggest. Because if I just defend the corner and then he can pincer here. I was thinking whether I have to play and here or I get back to territory and then go give him the lower side. Yeah, now when I check with the AI, the corner, defending corner is a bit better. But you can see that all the time just 0.5 different. Yeah, not that much different if you go to big plays on time. So in the actual game, I played here and he invaded here. I already set up the plan before I apply 2 space jump because now white stones are a bit stronger. Yeah, most of the time I have to play the Kusumi because now if I just Hane, it will be too slow now. Yeah, black is very efficient. Black can even Tenuki now. So most of the time white prefer to play this move and here, yeah, something like that. And then black can, if black plays Kusumi, then I can just Tenuki. But AI show me the very amazing saving method. This time extending is better and the white plays here and the black can even Tenuki because now Kusumi can make tiger's mouth and invading and then Kusumi and then he can still survive at the corner. But the point is I didn't prepare this move. Yeah, I felt that still I can bother this group and then I can get back some value at the center. So he just jump and I push here. I thought the pushing and then here is already making my center stronger. So although I'm losing more point at this corner, it was fine, but it was my misjudge. AI doesn't really recommend me to play like this. Yeah. So you can see that now black is leading about 2 points. Many times I think this kind of judgment is quite difficult. Yeah. Unless we are not using AI. Yeah, he had to push here. Maybe he may think like he is supporting my group. He just defend 2 space jump. So become the gap is a bit less. But since in this kind of master fighting we make a lot of mistake. I just jump here and the black should play. I think this is like kind of the self-Atari. This push was like maybe he was thinking that was obvious. Yeah, but now if there was no push, the life and death is a bit different. And we both didn't know that. Now white has to press this group immediately. I should press this right now as much as I can. The life and death is quite interesting. Yeah, he can make those sente. White shouldn't do that right now because there will be cutting point later. But anyway, the life and death is like that. Black is quite pity. Yeah. So I was thinking whether I can bother more like this. But sadly, this life and death is like when I do that, although I exchange here, then this is gonna be sente, and then he can make the seki. If this is seki, then I didn't get that much. So I was a bit not sure. I thought to leave this life and death was much better, but make him to get the 2 eyes by sente was a very valuable move. So I just go to the big place, and then he plays here, and then he just played here. The point is his decision was very fast, and then he can find out the vital point very quickly, which is a very reasonable move. Yeah, that's why I felt that really he is quite strong. So I couldn't wait this, and I just attach here because at this moment honestly I was expecting him to block here because this is the reason of he is playing here. and then I just wanted to switch to the center and then fight, but it makes me a bit surprised that he just gave up this immediately in a few seconds. After he just thought a while. At this moment I thought it's not making sense, but this low step is still playable for black. Just white is 2.2 if I just press this right now. But now, when he plays this peep, we should just talk without this one. When I attach here, AI is keep pointing out here, right? Maybe I better to exchange one time, and then I want to check this one. Giving up like actual game is not easy thinking actually. I thought it's very weird in the actual game, honestly, but still game balance is not that easy. And then I just go back to defend at the center. Even now I couldn't see that peep. Totally this peep and then invading a second line was not in my brain. Finally he just go to the big place. This was making me quite stressful, and then starting from now I thought that this game was not that easy for me. He's very strong. So I just capture here, and then maybe if he stop right now and just play some valuable plays instead of just connecting, I think this game was really not easy. Like he can start to settle his center group instead of attacking me. Actual game his connecting was too straight. Maybe he thought this can press me and then making my eye shape wasn't that so easy. But actually that was true. I tried to think very hard how I need to take care of this group with one more eye. Otherwise I cannot break it out anything. I mean he will take the territory naturally. For example, I couldn't see the good sequence and then just swim in the center. It's quite valuable actually, because still I don't have two eyes yet. Luckily I found out good move. I just made the center first and then push one time, and then this attachment to save my life. I've really thought very hard to find out this sequence, how I can take the one eye shape and then beautifully and efficiently. At this moment actually I was thinking whether he will extend here, but still I thought I can fight. One thing is sure, I can keep make with the good shape. This cutting is an adventure. Black, if black can't kill this white stone, then black will be in danger. So if black just go back to capture, and then no matter how I defend here, I can take care greatly with reducing his territory. So I can say that this move saved my life. Honestly, when I see peep this move, because I was not really expecting this move. I was only thinking he's extending, and then other than the move. So I thought that this group is not in trouble. But when I peep, really I cannot do that. Although I make this center, the point is the shape is not good. He can cut me. That's why it was this peep made me very stressful. At that time I was not that calm. I tried to be. If it doesn't connect, I realize the connect will be valuable, but if I find out the good move, it will be not valuable move. So luckily I found out this move really. AI still talk about those move, but I think those are similar sense now. If black just had it here anyway, I need to cut. Anyway. So just sequence is different, but the logic is same. So luckily I found out this move, so starting from now the game condition is not that bad. Maybe AI always point out this one. This is like, it doesn't mean I can capture, but it's saying that this is my Sente end game, which is very big. If I pay this him, if I give him this extending, it will be reverse Sente, couple times bigger value, right? So I was not still thinking that was the biggest, because I can leave the Aji. There are still many annoying Aji for him. So when he captures, because I totally think about, I think we both didn't find out. I still think this game is very hard. Because he found out the right move. everywhere quickly. The main point is that he is not spending enough time. I mean, he is keep playing quickly. Yeah, he doesn't have a like. Sometimes like I get to spend in quite a long time to think when I'm finding out the best move. But his decision was very quick. That's why my time had the pressure too. Yeah, I had a, this is like 1 hour the timeout game. There was no Boyomi. That's why if I have a much less time, I have a much more pressure. Yeah, so honestly, this game was really not easy. I think for those years, I think it was one of the hardest game for me. So when I attach here, I was expecting him to play wedge here, and then I was thinking honestly in the actual game, I was thinking to play the tiger's mouth and then save this group like that. This was my variation, and if I just press that, he's leading. If he can find out this move, yeah. Other than that move, who plays first there will be the better. But AI asked me to extend here. Yeah, although I give up 4 stones by good day. Yeah, here is interesting. This is very hard to judge. But surprisingly, when he just step back here, then it makes me very happy. It was not expectable. Just I couldn't find out that move. Finally, in the actual game, he found this move. So now, starting from now is like the half-point game. Yeah, and I made the Kusumi. Here was one of the biggest, because I was expecting him to play this move as well. But in the actual game, I just play here. Because this move can make like invading as well. Actual game it happened. And then at this moment, I thought after he plays here, here is also a bit difficult. Because if he plays here, then I was thinking to play Atari here. It's related with life and death as well. Still here is like some pressure. I just connect because 1 point is very sensitive right now. And I really expected in the actual game him to play this move. I found out this move, but he really played. So I really thought this game is super close. And then still my life and death has some pressure as well. It's not like perfectly 2 eyes. And I had to play something in the center efficiently. So yeah, honestly, I was very stressful until now. So I just thought whether I have to push, but it seems too slow. And then finally my decision was 1 space jump. If at this moment, if Black just played something else, like extending or anything, it was a hard game. But in the actual game, it's like I force him to push and cut here. I realized that this was exactly weird for Black, because he captured this one and the Black stones are stronger, but Black lost a lot of point here. So starting from now, it was close, but I started to lead this game. Yeah, so now is the actual game. It's like very sensitive at the game. Finally it happened. I could play this move, because if Black plays here, this is my sente. And then I can go back to play this kind of move. Then he can't cut here. I had many decisions whether I can make ladder. Yeah, although he plays here, White has so many different options like this. Make all the sente and then I cut here and then make the capturing race. No matter how he plays, then capturing race doesn't work. That's why the invasion made me very happy. So he stepped back here and then push here. Push is also very sensitive move, because now we are keep challenging the efficient move in the end game. I cannot use like a very slow move. Otherwise, if he plays the biggest, I will just lose. But this move is like, I'm just waiting for him. If you don't play, I will hane. When you cut here, I can extend. I can capture. If you just connect, step back here, already I'm earning a lot of point here. And then this move is reducing his area, and then even I'm saving this group. You will see that when I just Tenuki, when he blocks here, I may not have any connection. Yeah, like he can even separate here. Because now if I just want to cut here, then I should just spend 1 more move here, then this life and death will be in trouble too. Yeah, like this. And then when I just make 1 more eye, I will be in trouble. That is why I just push here. because if he block, I can make Sente and then go back to play the Kusumi. Now this is supporting me. He can't really separate me. It's saving my stones. So push, and he is caring about this one. So extending is not that efficient. So he just jump here. So now we are. It seems like nothing, but basically everything that I'm reading the variation, then he is also reading same as me. Yeah, I'm 100% sure. So one thing here in the end game capturing here was a bit weird, but other than all the reading, then he was following what I read. Yeah, so I just went to the biggest. But luckily I was leading little bit, although my end game was not that perfect. I think at this moment, yeah, white is leading about 2 points, but it's really difficult. So I just capture here. Maybe it was not the biggest, that's why AI complained to me. Yeah. So still I'm leading 1.5, but it's getting less. I can keep make the mistake like Weiqi game. So now it's half point fighting, as you've seen it. He has a many benefit like it. Yeah, that's why here center end game was very big. So it become closer, now 0.0. And then he was supposed to stop, and then he just had to block here, and then when I make Tiger's Mouth, it was just crazy half point game. Yeah, now who is leading? Black is leading 0.3. That means it's really difficult. In the actual game, he has exchanged here. Maybe this was like a little bit self-Atari, I guess. I guess maybe self-Atari. Although black plays here, maybe it's bothering his like end game condition later. That's why he just start to have an end game here. But maybe the method was wrong. Method was not the right method. Yeah. Like this. Starting from now, yeah, white is leading. Especially I thought I'm leading the game when I push here. Because black couldn't exchange this move. Here point you can compare. But since when I push here, black feels very annoying. Here then I can do a lot by Sente. I reduce a lot, right? And if black just extend here, of course it's already better for me. And that's why in the actual game he has played the Kusu. Oh, sorry. Yeah, I made this center first. Yeah, this push and then here. There is a cutting. So he just answered. Finally, when I push here, I thought I'm leading. But I didn't think I win the game because the time was not enough. Yeah, I had to do end the game very quickly. Yeah, now when I Hane, and then this is all my Sente. Oh, if black just answers here, then I did it by Sente a lot. And if he Tenoki in the actual game. Yeah, I just answered everything. Yeah, because now I thought anyway that I need to complete on time. Even I'm preparing there is something. Although I know I can make it right now, I just save my with the 2 eyes first, and then finally capture. If he answers, however, here I know that if I capture or I connect, still I'm winning. Oh, but it was close. It's just 0.5. I need to capture at least. Yeah. So maybe I think he thought he was losing too, so he just finally captured. But it was final losing move. Yeah. Since now, oh, sorry, my big fault. I understand what's the problem, because now I didn't set up 7.5. Sorry about it. That means now, yeah, although he plays here, when I do even the connect, I'm winning. Yeah, there is no method to lose this game, because you know in Hong Kong we are using the Chinese rule in all the competition. So Gomi is 7.5, but I forgot to change it with my category. That's why just now I think you guys have to add one more point, okay? At the middle time if I show you with my category. Why did I forget? Yeah, because many times I'm playing 6.5 game in the folks, right? So you just capture and then it was finish blow. I read that this variation, that's why even I connect, because if I exchange this one, actually it's not bad for the point. So now I was waiting for this one. If black just plays here, you know, like this, and although I just connect, I don't even have to capture, but it will be dead. So he just, yeah, I think he found out where he had to resign. Yeah, it was like super flower call. I answer. I don't even have to win this call because even black plays here, that still is the call. Yeah. So now still there will be call. The problem is, and then when I attack, he just resign. Okay, so it was very difficult game honestly because basically, you know sometimes like when I read all the variation, sometimes if my opponent cannot catch up to what I'm thinking, then the game is not that hard. But in this game, then his reading shadow was all same as what I was reading. That's why I realized that until the end of the game was very close. So finally, when I make this call, I thought I win. Yeah, and then one more thing, when he push and cut, I felt that I was a bit better. Yeah, maybe I can make it one more time very slowly about the gap, because 7.5, you can just check the gap. White is leading in the opening, of course. Yeah, here push is still better, but like 0.1. You can see the half point difference between that I explained to you guys. Always close, right? There was not like very serious mistake. Sometimes we miss the blue spot, but it's not that serious. Yeah, here he's got some point here, but it's very close now. So when he saves there, we couldn't find out this move. Yeah, this decision makes me obviously a bit surprised me. Yeah. And then still 0 point gain. Yeah, I had to find out this Tetsuji immediately. This capturing, because it is extending is instante. So if he answered, then it was become good exchange for me. That's why luckily I think this attachment, yeah, made me comfortable this game. And then yeah, this end game was a big problem. So now I'm leading, but he found out this reverse end game. That's why the game become closer. And then it was amazing. Exactly how I was thinking this move before he put the stones. Yeah, here push and cut was a big problem. So white was leading again, invading, and then we were fighting for the sente. So now white is leading, but my end game was a bit small. And then especially when he did something in the center, it was much closer suddenly. Yeah, it's like 1 point something, half point game. But final mistake is, yeah, this one. And then you will see that now I'm obviously leading now. Yeah, it was final of the final chance, although white is better now. So after I push now, 100% white is leading. Yeah, there was no way to lose now. Yeah, AI will keep asking me to do something here because there was flower. I saw that like actual game, because now I wanted to find a 100% way that I can win this game. And then yeah, I think I cannot say this game was like I had a very terribly bad situation. Just like I was leading and then it was become closer, and then like a half point game and I was leading a bit, and then it was I went to the I have played in the small place, and then it was like a half point game. But finally maybe I was winning since this cutting and in the last end game here. Yeah. So as you've seen it wasn't that so easy really. Yeah, it was really honestly very hard. Yeah. Of course I was very happy, yeah, because my last competition was like more than 1 year ago, like 2021, the end of the December. Yeah. So most of the time in Hong Kong, originally they are making 2 competitions in a year. Yeah, I hope them to make one more time in this year, because they couldn't do that because of the virus situation. Yeah. Anyway, I enjoyed this competition a lot. So it made me, of course, very happy, and happy to show you guys for my final game as well. Thank you so much, everybody, for my competition game, and see you guys next time. Bye.